Did you know that what is, in my opinion, one of the most peaceful and most beautiful islands in the world is just 2 hours away from Glasgow? I'm talking about the Isle of Arran, an island which is not new to my channel, but fear not, this time we're going somewhere I've never filmed a video before. We're going to Lochranza, in the very north of Arran. Lochranza is probably the most peaceful and most beautiful spot on the most peaceful and most beautiful island. It's almost impossible to not see at least a deer, rabbit, seal, lamb or pheasant. And of course, dolphins and whales swim in those waters as well. It's a place that takes your breath away, especially at sunset. This was, I think, my 17th time on Arran, if I counted right. And as always, I had the most wonderful time and I was very sad to get the ferry back to the mainland. There's something special about being on that island, away from the noise and the complications of life. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you're doing well. So I'm on the Isle of Arran and I came here for a night with a friend and the day is just beautiful and we're staying in Lochranza Youth Hostel, which is a hostel in the north of the island. And I've been here 5 years ago for my birthday. We're staying one night. It's £75. We're going to have dinner here tonight because there's a beautiful spacious kitchen, and also Lochranza is very quiet as a location and there's not a lot of, I don't think there's anywhere to have dinner. There used to be a hotel with a pub where I had dinner years ago. We were supposed to get the ferry from Ardrossan to Brodick. However, this morning at 7 I got a text from Calmac Ferries saying that the ferry was cancelled because of a water leakage fault, and so we got the ferry from Troon, but that was fine. It's a bit of a shame because we wasted a couple hours on Arran and today it is a beautiful day, but the important thing is that we managed to arrive here. They had to replace our ticket and we got the ferry from Troon at 1:30 and so we arrived in Arran at 3:20. And then we bought some food and drinks at the Co-op in Brodick. This hostel is the first one I've ever been in my life 5 years ago, and it's the first one of a long list. It's just a beautiful hostel, really well kept. I recommend you buying food and drinks as soon as you get off the ferry in Brodick, because around the island you don't have a lot of supermarkets, of course, or shops, and so that's what we did. And on the way here we stopped in the beautiful hamlet village of what is it called, Corrie, which is where I've always wanted to stop, but it's the first time that I bring my car over to Arran, and so finally today I managed to stop there and take some videos. It was just perfect, and also we tried the cheese that we bought at the Arran cheese shop, which is just next to the Arran Aromatics factory. And Arran Aromatics is such a great brand of soap and creams. It's a favorite brand of mine, and yeah, they ship all over the UK and in Europe as well. So if you've got a gift to make, I recommend them. And now we're going for a walk around here because the sun is still shining, so you've got to take advantage in Scotland. And I hope to see some deers because like Lochranza is one of the best spots on the Isle of Arran to see deers. And hopefully some rabbits and seals as well, even though I've never seen seals here in Lochranza, only in Sannox, yeah. I thought I was the only European car on the Isle of Arran today, but actually I've seen a German car and 2 cars from the Netherlands as well, so I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home. Won't be long, I'm there before the setting sun, for you to fall into my arms, a place I call my home. I was looking to belong when I already found my home.
There's 3 people camping and they lit a fire there. That looks like a perfect place to camp. I bet you'd have sheep and deer coming to say hi during the night. We saw 2 seals as well before in front of the castle, as well as a lot of sheep. And obviously today earlier we saw 2 seals, 3 seals actually. Unfortunately, the second day wasn't as sunny as the first one, but as long as you're in Arran, you can consider yourself happy.
Sunlight, dearest sunlight, I am calling you across the old room.
After checking out, we briefly visited Lochranza Distillery. We were the first visitors as it opens at 10 a.m. and it closes early at 4:30, so remember that when you're making plans to visit it. Back in the 1800s, there were many small places where whiskey was produced on the island and the quality was superb, but only some of the places were legal. Arran has always been a good place to make whiskey, but when quantity was prized over quality, the little island couldn't compete, and one by one the distilleries had to shut down. Lochranza Distillery was founded in 1995 and now has a sister in the south of the island, Lag Distillery, which I haven't visited yet. Arran single malt begins its life as Scottish rainwater in the hills above the distillery. A fun fact is that in the 90s, building of the distillery was shortly halted to allow a pair of golden eagles to nest in the hills above the premises. The eagles come back most years to nest. They can sometimes be seen flying high above the distillery. Unfortunately, I only found out about this while writing this video, so I've never looked for them, but next time I'll keep my eyes peeled. The second day was very productive as we started by visiting the distillery, then we proceeded to the northwest and then south of Arran to Machrie Moor.
I was waiting in the undertow.
And then we stopped for lunch at Shiskin Golf Course.
Unaware where my heart would flow. I was waiting in the undertow.
After lunch, we visited King's Cave, even though it was raining, and we did the 2-hour-long round walk. It was really beautiful.
Waves that shake me out of my skin. Never been so easy losing my direction. My bearings have me south of home. I've been wrong before. I was waiting in the undertow, set adrift with fairway like bows, unaware of where my heart would flow. I was waiting in the undertow. And the water feels like a friend I've not seen in years, so familiar and strange at once.
And finally we managed to see Brodick Castle too. Before getting the ferry back, we stopped for a beer in one of my favorite bars of the island, beach bar Arran Botanical Drinks, where on sunny days you can sip your cocktail with your feet in the sand. Not our case, of course, but it was so cozy nevertheless.
The shore.